We need somebody to roll. Okay. Anybody who has their hand up, if they've rolled before, put it down. Okay? Oh, so we still got quite a few. All right. Oh. Gigi, remind me to change your attendance after I'm done recording. Thanks. It is right there. So we're going to roll to see who's going to be a brave person to come up to the board and write what we tell them. Or is that like anxiety-filled decision? I feel like we have brave people in here. Because you don't even have to think. You're just going to be told what to write. Who do we got? $23 is actually nobody. It is the one empty desk in the room. That's literally the only empty desk. Or are you rolling it backwards? 20? 20, excellent. What do we got? 17, 18, 19, 20. Is that Addie? Addie! Now, do you need a friend to come up to the board with you for emotional support? Okay, you can tell them to come up with you. You gotta go up with her. That's how friendship works. Okay, upper left, we've just got a table. And underneath it, it says y equals 6x minus 2. Let's roll to see who the person's going to be that has the y-intercept. If you need to, you can hold Rexy, like to, I don't know. Okay.
1.
1? What? So we've got 6x minus 2. It only has 2 numbers in the equation, right? Do you remember what the number on the x stands for? Perfect. So the other number would have to be the y-intercept, which is negative 2. Good. Okay, so the y-intercept is going to be negative 2, and we don't usually write it in a table, but the y-intercept is kind of considered the starting spot. So next to the 0, we're going to write negative 2. See, look at that. You wanted to skip it, and you knew the answer the whole time. Okay, nice job. 6. What? It's only one problem. Oh, you're not going to do the entire page. No. Sorry. Lexi's gone. 10 is Aiden. Aiden. So the 6 stood for what again? No. Slope. Perfect. Okay, so slope technically means how much something is changing. We usually look at it as, like how steep a line is or something. Like we usually counted rise over run. But slope means how much something is changing. So next to the sentence that says, what is the rate? Let's write 6. And then the starting value of the sentence underneath it was the negative 2. Yep. So for us to get to the next number, we are going to add 6 onto negative 2. That's what slope means. It means how much it changes. So negative 2 plus 6, 4. Yep, perfect. Okay. Now see, this is even easier. You don't even have to answer a question. 31. Oh, we're going way big now. Zach. Zach, what would be the next number we write then?
10.
Perfect, because you would add 6 again. The y-intercept is what we consider the starting value, and then we're just going to change by the slope each time. And 11, Libby. You already know the question. What's going to be the next number we write in there? Yeah, you do. What did we add each time before that? Okay? Perfect. Nice job. What's going on with the roller over there?
I don't know, I dropped one. I
Oh,
picked it up though.
okay. Okay, excellent. This is basically how we would do these problems. Yeah, you can sit down if you want. You did a great job. Thank you for supporting her. Even though you just didn't do anything, but it was a great supporting role. So before we get to the next problems that you guys are going to do today, I wanted to do this one, which is just very simple, very straightforward. We have a starting value. We have how much it changes each time. Are we okay with those two pieces of information? Good. I already got some dirty looks printing out by the other teachers, printing out this one piece of paper for you guys. Apparently we're only allowed to print 30 pieces of paper at a time. And I printed all 4 classes worth. And so I wanted to print this page for you, but I feared I would have lost my copier privilege because all the teachers were in the library at the same time, and I got a lot of bad looks for printing this. So I wanted you to have this to be able to write down on, but what we'll do is we'll do this one question together just to show you how they're going to work, and then we will do the first question on your worksheet together so that you guys can write down anything on here you would want to. Okay, so this looks so much worse probably, right? Like there's a lot of stuff up here. Who's going to help us write at the board? 29. Oh, actually that's the desk that is imaginary.
35.
That's Lily. Lily, I was hoping you could go up there and write, but you don't have to like answer anything. You're just the scribe. You're just the scribe. That was like an old word for the person that writes the books. Okay, suppose a car uses 1.6 gallons of gas per hour on a road trip. Now, it doesn't matter if that's accurate or not. We just made up some numbers. We're going to go with it. A full tank has 20 gallons. Okay. So, 19 is going to be, Bridget, what's the starting amount in that situation? How much gas do we start with? 20. Excellent. Yeah, in the way I phrase it, probably, I didn't want to try to make it sound like just the first number. The starting amount of gas is 20 gallons. So at the very bottom there where it says equation, we're going to write y equals, and then leave a blank spot, x, oh, okay, that works, plus 20. Well, I didn't care. Yeah, that's what I figured afterwards. Okay, so the number that's by itself is going to be the starting value, the y-intercept. The slope is how much it changes. So the next question is going to be, how much gas do we use per hour? How much gas is it going to change?
15.
Oh yeah. How much does gas change per hour? Good. Is it going to be a positive number or a negative number? Okay, sounded like a question. You're unsure? A positive number would make the amount of gas in your tank go up. A negative number would make the amount of gas in your tank go down. Well, now you sound less sure than before. Does anybody, it's okay. I mean, it's not like you guys use cars a lot right now, right? You will be. Does the amount of gas in your car go down as you drive, or does it go up? Down. So we're going to do a negative. So we're going to put negative 1.6 in that blank spot. Good. Okay, underneath the X column, let's write 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. No.
Oh, wait. 0.
Yeah. I know. The smartboard sometimes does not like do what you were trying to do. Okay. 34. I didn't even ask a question. Look at everybody's just trying to like skip and pass, and I don't even ask anything. Okay, next to the 0, what's the amount of gas that we start with? That's how much the gas changes. Gigi, what are we doing? 20. So next to the 0, we're going to write a 20. Next to the 0 is always going to be the y-intercept. What?
Wow.
Okay, so next to the x equals 0 is always going to be the y-intercept, and it's always the number by itself. That's the starting value. Okay, nice job. 32. Emerson, I can ask you and I can lead you and give you some help, but I just figured I'd let you. What number should we write next?
Would it be 0?
I don't know.
Is it 0 or it's 0?
It is not 0.
Okay, then it's 40.
Whoa.
Oh, 1.6. Shoot. Oh, so then wouldn't it be negative 1.6?
You have the right idea. I want to go back a second. Where did you get 40 from?
Oh, I don't know. The last one we just doubled it.
He doubled
or
it,
whatever,
20. So 20, 40.
We didn't double last one, did we?
I thought we did like 2. Oh, no. We went
We
up by
added
2.
6 each time last time.
Yeah.
So this time we are going to subtract 1.6 each
Oh,
time.
I'm stupid. Holy
No,
cow.
no, that's not. What? You're making all sorts of leaps here. You're going 0 to 100 for everything.
Oh, so wouldn't it be 18.4?
Oh, good. What? So you did that subtraction in your head,
Yeah.
but then you're on the other hand you're trying to say that you're stupid.
Yeah.
Those don't go together. You can't be so extreme on everything. Okay, excellent. We are subtracting 1.6. That was a pretty good job to do it in your head. Okay, and then we're going to do that twice. So 18.4 minus 1.6 would be 16.8. And then we would have 15.2. Okay, nice. Does anybody know how to graph this? Because there's a graph next to it, right? I mean, I could roll somebody. I just thought I would. Charlie?
Basically say, so the first one, you stay at 0 and then you go up 20.
Perfect. Do you want Charlie to graph it? Okay. Perfect. 0, 20 is the first point.
The second one, you go to 1 over 1.
Now, 18.4, just do your best guess. When I made the answer key for this, I had to just kind of sort of guess as well. Oh, that's actually pretty good.
And then you go over 2, 16.
And in fact, I bet you could figure out where the next point goes without even looking at the numbers.
Wait, where was I? 16.
Yeah, wait. Here, I want you guys to use this little trick, right? You don't even need to look at the numbers for the next point because the next point should follow the same angle. Basically follow the line that's being made. Yeah. A little bit higher, but yeah. Perfect. You can figure out if you're doing it correct because if they make a line, it's correct. The third one's a little bit low. That's okay. The smartboard is not that accurate. You guys are way more accurate with pencil. You did a very nice job. Thank you. Okay, we'll have the last person come up here. Oh, you already had that person rolled. 16, Jackson. How would we figure out the question at the bottom? It says, how many hours will you have driven if you have 7.2 gallons of gas left in the car?
Just keep going down in the hours and then subtracting.
Okay? Or,
Just keep sliding down.
nice. So you're basically going to keep following the dots. I mean, we didn't draw them, but you're going to keep following the dots until they're at a height of 7.2. And then that's how you would get your estimate or guess at the answer. Oh, you're not going to do it? I thought we would try to guess. Because we're just looking for a close answer. That's why I wanted you guys, that's why I brought up the fact that we could draw it without looking at the numbers. Addie, while he's doing that, do you want to pass these out? You do. This is in trade for mints. Thanks. Yeah, that's far enough. Because 7.2 would be basically right where that last dot is, pretty much. And so then we would say 10 hours. Nice job. This is kind of what we're going to do on the worksheet that's being handed out. On some of them, you're given the situation, and then we have to come up with the equation, the table, the graph. On others, you're going to be given the graph, and then you're going to have to figure out the equation, the table. I'm not so worried about the situation. But basically, we're going to be given a different thing each time. I believe this is, no, this isn't your, you have page 14 and 15, I think. Is that right, Linnea? This is at 14, 15?
Yeah.
Thank you. So this is the one we'll do together that you guys can just write notes on. I know, it's not as quick as it looks like it should be. In the morning, your fingers are kind of dry and it doesn't work well. That's why people that used to use papers all the time used to have those little rubber fingertips that they could do paper with. Thank you. Oh, I was going to say, this is very small. Sorry, what?
Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thanks. Is that an extra, Maddie, or what? Oh. You didn't want two?
No.
Oh, thanks. These are fun enough to do two. Okay. Okay, now at the top of the situation on this one, it says Lila earns $3 for every A she brings home on her report card. Calculate how much money she earns if she brings home 0, 1, 2, and 3 A's on her report card. So what we're going to do is on the table on the left, write 0, 1, 2, and 3. Who do we got? 7. That is Mahalia. What should we put next to 0? I don't know, that sounded like a question. Is that right? Does anybody else think that's correct, or should we put a different number? 3? I would assume that's kind of what you guys are deciding between in your head. We should give $3 if she gets how many A's? 1 A. So if you don't get any A's, you don't get any money. Not saying this is how it should be done. But I would bet some of your parents probably do this, where they might pay you for whatever grades you get. I know I've had a lot of parents in the past do that. So yeah, $0 for 0 A's, $3 for 1 A. And the way it's worded up top kind of doesn't really directly tell you. So you have to try to think about this one. Okay, so then 30 is, that's Tegan. Tegan, what should we put next to the 2 then?
6.
Perfect. How about next to the 3? Wait, how'd you figure out the 6?
I added 3.
Oh, so then add 3 again.
9.
Yep, perfect. Okay, 28. Addie. Nah, you're exempt. You already went twice, basically. You had to go up to the board and pass out the papers. 9. Sam. What's the starting value? 0. So I'm going to write that as the number by itself. And then how much does it change each time? 3. Excellent job. So that's going to be our slope. And then our job is to graph it. 0, 0. 1 is right here. This one's on in scale. 1, 3. 2, 6. 3, 9. Okay. And then the question below is probably about past 3. How many A's did Lila bring home if she earned $15? Oh. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at a height of 15 and figure out where these dots would hit it if I kept going with the same pattern. And it looks like it should happen at 5 A's. Now you could have figured that one out by just dividing by 3 on this problem. But for the rest of these problems, it's kind of how it's going to work, where you just follow the dots until it hits the spot we are looking for. So then I would say 5 A's. Do you want me to help you start the next one? Or do you feel like you kind of understand how these are set up? Or do you want me to help you start it? No? Okay, I was mainly looking for anybody who said, yes, help me start. All right. So then the goal for today, we have till 26 after, is to finish the other 3 problems. If you didn't turn in your work from yesterday, or if you didn't turn in your graphs, I basically can take whatever you have for work today, if you have it. I will leave this example up here if you want one to look at to try to help you.